Okay, so here goes. So, I am here in my homestay. This is, like I said, my second full day, or my first full day and my second day. We had an entire week of orientation where we did all sorts of activities. We heard a lot from the directors. Sergio is the academic director. He's very fashionable. He has his scarf that he always wears, and he has a very snazzy hat and a blazer. Choki is another director, and she's like a mom to all of us. She is a mom. She's brought her daughter to a couple of the orientation events, which has been really fun. And I think her daughter's name is Ignacia. And then there's Danko, who looks like a cartoon character. He's adorable. He's great. And he does this funny thing where he taps you on the shoulder and then runs to that side and you have to look around. It's very fun. Okay, so orientation was more or less good, kind of slow. Some big parts of it, my roommate had to go home because her grandmother got really sick. So it was very sad to be in a room all alone. Everyone else was in like 2s, 3s, 4s, except for one girl. So it was very different from the experience that maybe other people have had. But what else? We had a drop-off, which was they gave us a couple bucks and said you need to go with a partner. You need to go find this place. Ask someone about these Chilenismos. They're words that are very distinct to Chilean language. They don't actually speak Spanish here. They speak a completely different language. I have an entire book, Chilenismos, dictionary and phrase book that my brother gave me. I'll get back to that. It's very, very hard. And then we also had to ask about this food. So we luckily had La Universidad de Santa Maria. So we were all students, so they were our age, which was really nice. But we hopped on a micro, which is like a big shared bus, and headed down there with some help from people around us. Hopped off, we were looking around. There's this beautiful plaza courtyard kind of thing where we sat and had for a while with a snack bar. We asked some people what our words were. So ours were, the food was a completo, which is a hot dog with avocado, tomato, and mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is a big thing. Like they have like mayonnaise with corn. It's just like a meal. Sorry, not a meal, a side dish. It's just mayonnaise and corn mixed together. So we asked about a completo. We asked about a copete, which was one of the Chilean words that we had to ask about. And that's just any sort of drink with alcohol. So like any sort of, not a beer, like a mixed drink. There's a totally different word, chela, for a beer. And then there's a word for wine too, like a small glass of wine has a strange little Chilean word. And our other word was unamina. And like to be unamina is like to be a girl with like, they said like good attributes, but I mean they've been using it still just as like a woman, just like a girl, a woman, like look at this girl, look at la mina. So what else? Drop off was a great success. The university is beautiful. It has this amazing park. So orientation, and then the last night of orientation, we had this surprise, and we got letters from our homestay mothers. So my homestay mother's name is Claudia, like my great Bolivian friend Claudia, who I got to visit. This is my letter from Claudia. This is me holding it next to me. It is so long, but it's amazing. And she's talking about her family and how excited she is to have me. So that night we got to go meet with a member, either like a member of the family or like a family friend or a cousin or something like that. Well, cousin is what we're saying. And we met at a bar. I mean, we like all met together. And we had a couple beers and like a couple Chilean plates and a big plate of fruit. It was really good. And we hung out, and then we went out afterwards, and we just talked and talked and talked the whole time. It was so exhausting. And just trying to listen, and they're all well, I don't know, the brothers and sisters who I encountered were very, very just like easygoing, like talked really nice and slow, tried to help us out talking. It's great. And my brother is especially awesome. So my brother's name is I have two brothers. One of them is Carlo. I'm in the middle again, just like at home. My older brother's name is Carlo. He's the one who I met the other night, and he is a social worker and like a student protester, and just like a cool guy. He's working on his thesis right now, which is about how elderly sick people are left at the hospital by their family. They're abandoned by their family because the debts are too much. So hospitals just take on these debts. So one of his proposed solutions is to set up like an elderly care facility. So he right now is out of the house working on that. But when he's in the house, he's always like, "Hola, hola, hermana," like, "Hey, sister," but like my sister. So it's very cool. He has had one gringa visitor before me, because he only moved here less than a year ago. But my whole family has had 4 before me, so I'm the 5th. So my little brother's name is Alfonso, and he helped me set up my internet, and he has been helping with Chilenismos, except his parents don't want him to talk to me because he knows too many bad words, and they don't want me to learn all the bad words. But apparently there are some really, really just crude, horrible words in Chilean. But he's great. He's very, like, he keeps to himself. Then my mom's name is Claudia, and she's let me help cook and help, well, sort of, as much as I can do, and let me wash the dishes and let me do stuff like that. So I feel like I'm helping a little bit, not just mooching, because she doesn't let me do my laundry, which is the weirdest thing. And I told them I think I've been doing my laundry since I was like 13, so it's very strange. And then my dad is Gustavo, and he really likes to watch movies. Sorry, they came to ask who I was talking to. So Gustavo likes to watch movies. So last night after La Once, which is like a different form of dinner, we watched a movie, but I fell asleep on the couch. So here we have a big lunch. So our lunch yesterday was fresh fish with lemon squeezed over it, lemon from the tree outside, and then a salad with tomato and onion and mushrooms, and beans with onion, very big beans, beans with onion, and fresh juice, orange, apple, and grapefruit, I think, juice, with carbonated water. There's also, and the oranges were from the tree outside, and there's also an avocado tree outside and a rose bush. So, Claudia put some fresh roses, where are they? On my dresser, and they're the first of the season. And then the trees. That's the orange tree right there. This is my outside. So we have 2 dogs. One's a fat little beagle named Samuel, and the other is a like beagle-like, but she's just black, and she's bigger, named Maga, which is like the wizard or witch. She's magical, but she's awful. So there's a window right here. I can't leave it open because if I do, she comes and eats anything off of it. Or I can't leave anything in the open window. And we have a cat named Kitty, who is very cute, but she sheds. Okay,